Close your eyes for a second and imagine a teacher calling on you to read a paragraph aloud. Only when you start to read the words, you start drifting across the page in all different directions. Can you imagine how difficult to read that is? This is what my brother, Jake Cailoa, deals with every day. Jake is my older brother, and obviously we met when I was born. My brother is the kindest, most loving person I know, and you can always count on him to make you smile. Growing up, I always looked up to him and wanted to do everything he did. Jake is 17 years old. He is smart, kind, thoughtful, and funny. He has an incredible imagination, and he's an amazing artist. But he was also born with learning disabilities, specifically dyslexia and ADHD. Of all the interesting people I know, why did I choose my brother, you ask? Well, the reason I chose to write about my brother is because he has taught me the importance of never giving up and never letting anyone tell you that you can't do something. Jake has faced so many challenges, and I have admired his courage throughout all of them. When Jake was in kindergarten, he couldn't learn like other kids. He couldn't sit for very long, and he required a lot of assistance to complete his work. First grade was even worse. He didn't have any friends. The other kids couldn't see how wonderful he was. All they saw was that he was different. In fact, some of the kids started bullying him. The teachers didn't know how to deal with him, and sometimes he would get punished for behaviors that he just couldn't help. He started coming home every day crying to my mom about how much he hated school. He began crying every morning, begging my mom to let him stay home, even going so far as saying that he would rather die than go to school. My poor parents didn't know what to do. That led my parents to take Jake out of the school he was attending and enroll him in Baltimore Lab School, which changed his life. The teachers were compassionate and patient and set him an education plan designed just for him and let him work at his own pace. The other kids that were there had similar issues as Jake, so they understood each other. He started making friends and enjoying school. However, when he started middle school, the lab school went through some changes and the program no longer fit Jake's needs. In 7th grade, my brother transferred to the Harbor School where he is currently attending. He's doing very well at Harvard, but he still has some challenges though. The kids that attend school there have a very broad range of disabilities. When he's trying to learn or get his work done, some of the kids there can be very disruptive, taking up a lot of the teacher's attention. Luckily, Jake perseveres and still manages to get his work done. He advocated for himself and got permission from his teachers to use his headphones in class. This blocks out the noise from the disruptive kids and allows him to get his work done. Through his hard work, Jake was accepted into Harvard's Technology Academy, where he is completing extra credits and will receive special recognition when he graduates. He's also currently doing an internship for Gadget Guru, where he helps repair many things, including computers, cell phones, and tablets. He's also involved in local theater groups running the spotlights for the plays they record. My brother doesn't let his disabilities drag him down. In some ways, they've helped him. Jake wants to be remembered as the guy who, as his favorite quote says, Veni, Vidi, Vici, which means I came, I saw, I conquered. I think that others remember him as the guy who will always give hugs. I believe that the story of how my parents found a school that saved my brother is truly remarkable. One morning, my mom was sitting on her rocking chair feeding my little sister. She was sobbing because she just didn't know what to do to help my brother. She started praying to God, begging him to help her. She just kept repeating, "Please help my son." Then she happened to glance at the TV. The news was on and it caught her attention because they were interviewing a woman from Baltimore who started a school for kids with disabilities. And that's how they knew. My brother plans to graduate high school and get a degree in technology or engineering. But I know that whatever he'll do, he'll succeed at it. My brother constantly perseveres and encourages others to do as well. Although he may be irritating at times, my brother is still the most loving person I know. And I can't imagine a world that my brother wouldn't be in, because then I wouldn't have someone to look up to or someone to guide me on the road of life. My brother's perseverance has showed me that I can do pretty much anything, and for that, I'm incredibly grateful.